Hello everybody, hello, welcome in, welcome back, welcome to my channel. I am Lisa and this is North Star Energy Healing. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate each and every one of you. Today is Friday, February 7th, and it is a snowy day here in Maine. I mean, it's not snowing now, but we had a lot of snow yesterday. So it is a beautiful day. The sun is coming out and I have to go out and shovel in a while. So that'll be a good workout, right? Oh my gosh. All right. So we're going to do your coffee cup reading today, and we'll probably pull a few cards and we'll see what else Spirit wants us to do. But I found this very interesting because, as you can see, your plate has literally no grounds on it. That's never happened before in any of these that I've done. So we'll see what Spirit has for messages. Now, these readings are general. Please take what resonates and leave the rest. I hope there is a message here for you. I trust my guides and I am confident that there will be. So these are intuitive. So as I look at the cup and see what Spirit wants to show me, please, if you see something else in there, feel free to put it in the comments for the other Scorpios watching. So let's have some fun. Let's see what the cup has for us and for you. All right. Okay, so as I look at this, the first thing that jumps out at me is I see the shape of a person. Well, it doesn't look like what they're giving me. So right here, there is a person with a big chest, like a proud person. And this person is holding on to a heart in each hand. So a person proud, big-chested. So the message they're giving me is that somebody is really proud of their children, like equally proud of their children. They're giving me the message that your children are very different, but you're proud of them for different reasons. Thank you, Spirit. And it's really beautiful because also around that figure, I see some hearts also up and around that person's figure. So beautiful, loving message there for some of you. If you have two children that have very different personalities, and but you love them each equally and differently. No matter what anybody says, you can't. Every little soul has a different personality. We can't have the same relationship with our children because they are different. And so we need to remember that. You know, you can have a relationship and a unique relationship with each one of your kids without feeling bad about it because they're different. The very next thing that I see is a woman in a ball gown. So right next to that is a woman in a ball gown, kind of with her hands outstretched, really happy. It could be a wedding dress. Thank you, Spirit. So some sort of like formal, beautiful, big dress. So that could mean a wedding. That could mean a night out, a fundraiser. I know Valentine's Day is a week away. Maybe some of you are going to some sort of formal dance where you have to dress up. So that could be that. Now, the next thing I'm seeing is X marks the spot. And that's what they're giving me right there. You can kind of see boom, boom. It's each corner of the X is marked there. X marks the spot. Okay, so what could that mean? X marks the spot. Have some of you been looking for something that you can't find? X marks the spot. That's so random because in old days on a map, the X would tell you where to go. So you'd look at a map and there would be an X. Treasure maps are like that. I can't imagine that. But, you know, maybe some of you are treasure hunters. Maybe some of you have recently been looking at something with an X on it. Now they're showing me papers and you're crossing things out like, psh, psh, nope, I'm not doing that. Maybe it's an energetic X. Maybe some of you are crossing something out. So it's either marking something or crossing something out. Right below that, I see bagpipes. Bagpipes right there. That's distinctly, I mean, I can see the two I know because my step-grandfather is Scottish, and he played the bagpipes, as did my stepdad. And I can see the bag of the pipes and the two pipes that come out from me. It's so distinct. So bagpipes can indicate Scotland or Scottish descent. Maybe some of you have just uncovered some of your history. I'm getting goosebumps as I'm saying this, that you have Scottish roots. Possibly some of you are planning a trip to Scotland, but I definitely see Scotland for you Scorpios. This is so fun. All right, now let's see. The next thing is, now I don't know. Okay, I see they're giving me, this is going to be, sometimes some of these things are so weird, but this right here, what they're giving me the feeling of is like a sea dragon or something in the water that has a head. I mean, what? The Loch Ness Monster. Oh my gosh, that's also Scotland, isn't it? Okay, thank you, Spirit. So reference to Scotland with the bagpipes and the Loch Ness Monster. Thank you. Okay, so some of you, there's something definitely, see, that's right there. Nessie, they're saying. Nessie, bagpipes, Loch Ness Monster. Thank you, Spirit. Oh my gosh. I am so lucky. My guides are so good. And then the next thing I see is like the torso of a man here, big torso, and he's playing something. I'm picturing, feeling, seeing like a saxophone, like some sort of a wind instrument that this man is playing. And he's facing this way, and then next to him is a woman in another gown, like a gown or a dress, and she's facing the opposite way, and she's holding something like embroidering, knitting, crocheting. So these people are going in two different directions. The man playing music going one way, and the woman knitting, crocheting, embroidering, facing the other way. So what kind of a message is that, Spirit? Help us with that. So opposites attract, I'm hearing. Nice. Okay, opposites attract. So if some of you are in a relationship with somebody who really likes music and going out and being around people, and you are more of a calm, stay-at-home, homey person, that doesn't mean that your relationship can't work out, right? Because opposites attract, and you each bring something to the table. So it doesn't necessarily have to be music or crocheting or embroidery, but it's a message that you can find things in each other that are common, but possibly you have, what am I trying to say? Your core things that you like to do may be different, but that's okay because you can bring that to each other. You can bring a little bit of those different things to each other. Let's see. What else? What else do we see here, Spirit? What else? They're telling me, okay, they're showing me a flying book, like a book with wings. A book with wings. Okay, what can a book with wings be? Maybe some of you are writing something and it's going to take off. A book, a blog, an article for a magazine or a newspaper. But they're distinctly telling me a book with wings, book with wings. So that's interesting. And then I see a dog howling, there's no moon here, a dog howling. Okay, if some of you have dogs, your dog may be, okay, so they're giving me a lot. Your dog may be trying to tell you or show you that they are in some sort of distress or pain, or they're howling because they're seeing spirits or they're seeing somebody. So Scorpios, if you have a dog and they howl, please pay attention to that. And if your dog seems completely healthy and happy and nothing seems to be wrong, they're probably seeing or feeling some sort of spirit, somebody who's crossed that you are close to, possibly. Yeah. Okay, what else? And I see they're giving me the message your prayers will be answered. So our prayers are like shoots of light rays that go up. And all of these lines here that are around the cup, the message they're giving me is your prayers will be answered. So if some of you have been praying really hard about something, your prayers will be answered. That's what they're telling me. Okay. All right, let's just see if there's anything else. Lakes or ponds? Lakes or ponds. So see this kind of void? There's like two of them, one here and one here. Could have a tie to Michigan, right? Michigan has all those different lakes. Could have a tie to Michigan, but definitely they're saying lakes, ponds, bodies of water, multiple. Oh my gosh. Okay, let's see. Now they're showing me a llama. Oh my gosh, that's so... I give you what they give me. So now they're showing me a llama. Ow. Sorry, my elbow. Why my elbow? Just got a shooting pain in my elbow. Llama. So what could that be? There's a lot of people that are raising llamas or alpacas. Is that two different things? I don't know. I'm not sure. I don't know a lot about llamas. Do people make clothing out of llamas? Not llamas, but their fur? Are alpacas? I don't know. Okay, so that could be something significant there about llamas, alpacas. All right, let's see what's in the bottom of the cup, please. What's in the bottom of the cup? Bottom of the cup. I see a distinct, it looks almost like a Jerry Garcia. It's like a man with sunglasses and a beard. I mean, that is so, I wish my cups could, now, right there. There's like a man with a beard and sunglasses. Bearded man with sunglasses. They gave me Jerry Garcia. He has long hair. I can't see the hair in this. Maybe some of you are Grateful Dead fans or something to do with that. Or maybe there's a man in your life that reminds you of, that this reminds you of, like a bearded man with sunglasses, like Ray-Ban type sunglasses, dark ones, like the Men in Black type sunglasses. Okay. I see a ballerina right down here. I mean, I see the two legs, the skirt, the hands, the kind of standing there on toes. It also reminds me of one of those, when I was young, I don't even think they make these anymore. I don't know, maybe they do. Little jewelry boxes, you'd open the cover and there'd be a ballerina, music would play and the little ballerina would spin around. Maybe that means something to someone. Maybe that's a special thing that you have that was your parents' or that was yours when you were a child, but definitely seeing that that ballerina there. Okay, let's see if there's anything else. This is, oh gosh, I don't know what to do other than to tell you. So this is like a person sitting on a cloud or a magic carpet, or it's like somebody taking, like astral traveling, or somebody who's in their dreaming mind, they felt like they were riding a cloud or riding a magic carpet. That's kind of an Aladdin thing, right? So maybe Aladdin means something to some of you. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Okay. Some kind of strange things here, but I give you what they give me. That's all I can do. Okay, back around to those bagpipes again. All right, wow. So definitely references to Scotland with Loch Ness, Nessie, and the bagpipes. Oh boy, it's getting windy out there. I like it when the wind blows the snow off the trees, though, because then we don't get as many limbs broken. Okay, so your plate really is clean, right? So we can take that in a couple of ways, right? Clean plate. Your plate is clean. Your slate is clean. Clean slate, clean plate. Nothing, Scorpios, nothing pressing that you have to do. I feel like when there's a clean plate, there's nothing on it. It's almost like either you're starting over or you finished something, so you've cleaned it up. A clean slate could also mean that you've started over with someone, you have a clean slate, you've forgiven them, they've forgiven you, that type of a thing. Yeah. So let's see. There's a distinct drop on the bell. There's a distinct coffee drop. You see it on the bell. Bells ringing could be, bells ringing, bells going off in your head, alarm bells, something that you need to pay attention to. Could be bells ringing. Bells ringing could be wedding bells. Could be, did we have somebody, we did say wedding dress, right? Wedding gown, ball gown. Could be wedding bells. And I am using the 50th anniversary plate of my grandparents. Maybe you have an anniversary coming up. That could be it as well. Okay. There's not a lot here, Scorpios, but that's fine. Clean slate, clean plate. my ring bells are going off. I don't know if you can hear it, but I can. It's probably due to the wind, but whenever you hear a sound like that, it's like an exclamation point for what I said. Anniversary coming up, possibly. Okay, now as we're coming around, this is a pendulum, if you can see that. So some of you may have a grandfather clock or an important clock that you hold dear, but a pendulum that goes to a clock. Maybe you just have a wall clock that has a pendulum. I don't know what this means, the passing of time. Maybe that has something to do with the anniversary or the wedding or the passing of time with your loved one or something like that. But they're also giving me pocket watch. So if some of you have the pocket watch that used to belong to your dad, your grandfather, your great-grandfather, they're just simply saying that they're here, they see you. Yeah, thank you, Spirit. Wow, this is, pretty amazing. I didn't think anything was going to come out of this plate, but there certainly is. The snow is blowing against the window. All right, so in the middle, in the circle, when I ask Spirit, what is there? What is, because there's just kind of a bunch of splashes there. I don't really see a pattern. Maybe you see a pattern. It could be, well, actually, so look, I looked at it in the camera and it looks like a person standing up with a sword. So sword, knight, knight in shining armor, person with a sword, swords being air signs in the tarot. But they're also giving me the feeling like this is the moon. So the craters of the moon, there is a full moon coming up on the 12th. So that could be, it's a full moon in Leo. It's a full snow moon in Leo. So that could be important for you, Scorpios. But yeah, so we had some beautiful messages there. The person holding two hearts, two children, loving your children equally but differently, having different relationships with them. X marks the spot, or crossing something out was another thing. What else did we have? The man and woman back to back, showing the two different. So you had kind of a little bit of a theme of different relationships with the people in your life, right? That it's okay to be different. It's okay for your kids to be different. It's okay for your partner, spouse to be different. You bring different things to the table, right? That's pretty cool. I love that message. Prayers being answered, and the references to Scotland. Ballerina. Yeah, very beautiful. Clean slate, clean plate. I love it. I love it, love it, love it. They are guiding me to get you some trinkets for this one. This hasn't happened before in a coffee cup reading, but if you haven't seen it, I have this big bowl of trinkets. There are some words on little bars in there. My right ear is ringing, ringing, ringing. And there are like 160 or 170 things in here. So I've got my eyes closed. I just kind of feel here. And yeah, sometimes the things fall out. Sometimes I know to grab something. But yeah, really interesting that this hasn't happened in a coffee cup reading before. I hope you're all doing well. I hope it's nice where you are. Yeah. Okay. All right. Let's see what you got. Lots of words came out. Okay. It's really hard to show these. You have a star. I think you can see that. Star. That could mean, okay, they're telling me you're the star of your own show. You're the star of your own life. You're the star, the star, the star. My God, they're saying it over and over and over. Okay, this is like a little girl with a ponytail. Oh my goodness gracious. This is a little girl with a ponytail. I wish it's hard for the camera to pick this up. Can it do it like that? Okay, now you can see it. Little girl with a ponytail. So this could reference a doll, I'm hearing. A special doll that you have, or a special doll that you gave somebody, a really special doll. It can also represent a daughter. So doll or daughter. And maybe this is in reference to that message you got about being able to love your children in different ways. All right, and then the word, this word has come out so many times. The word is faith. Faith. So have faith. Family, that's also come out. And we did talk about family there. And inspire. Oh my gosh. Faith, family, inspire. Faith, family, inspire. Oh goodness, I'm so sorry, guys. I didn't realize these were going to be so hard to show on camera when I ordered them, but they've been a lot of fun, and they do add a different element, right, to the reading. So, faith, family, inspire. I love that, especially where you got those messages, around or about family. Oh my gosh, they're going on and on. Okay, they want me to get... This is the Maine Oracle deck. It was created by a woman here in Maine. They want me to pull a card from this deck for you. All right, well, that's nice. That's fantastic. Amazing. I love it. Okay, Scorpios. So you had quite a lot of messages kind of about relationships, but remember that you're the star of your own life, right? You are the star of your own life, my beautiful Scorpios. All right, let's see. What is the message for my Scorpios from the Maine Oracle deck, please? What is the message for my Scorpios from the Maine Oracle deck, please? The message. The message for my Scorpios is snip. Okay, I know what this one is. Snip means cutting something out. Okay. It's a 12, which is a 3, which is creation, collaboration, Holy Trinity, right? Here is a sharp tool. Here may be one with a sharp tongue. Here may be separation or alteration. Here may be trimming and snipping or nipping in the bud. All right, so this is telling you that in relationships, you may have to nip something in the bud, right? Something, if there has been an argument, remember how we had those two people with their backs to each other, and we were talking about that, so maybe there's something that needs to be mended there. Nipping that in the bud, not letting it go too far. Here may be separation or alteration. So sometimes we can alter our relationships so that we can get along. Now, this goes right along with what we were saying about the, oh my gosh, Spirit, make up your mind. About the differences, right? Being able to love people in different ways. Snipping, a sharp tongue. Okay, so be careful. So the funny thing was remember when I said that the man had his back and it looked like he was playing a saxophone? But I forgot to say, I also got the message, or he could be yelling. So, could be something, Scorpios, to look out for, right? Oh my God, you're getting a long one. You had the trinkets. Okay, yeah, 7 of Swords. That's the energy of somebody who doesn't have your best interest at heart. That's a fox in the hen house energy. You have to watch out for. So snipping and nipping, be careful if there's somebody around that you think you may have to be careful of, okay? Fox in the hen house, walking away with what you have. 7s are reflection, right? So looking back at something or some relationship and just, being careful about it. Because when you're the star of your own life and you pay attention to those things, you can have the world, right? This is a 21, which is the opposite of 12, right? That's very significant. They wouldn't give me that if it wasn't. So 12 is snip it, nip it in the bud. 21, they both pair down to a 3, which is creation and collaboration, but it's the flip side of the thing. It's having the world and having everything. It's knowing what you need to cut out, right? And then you have the 5 of Pentacles. Fives are change. This is a feeling of loss, a feeling of lack, a feeling of being left out, a feeling of being alone. Now, sometimes, people that do the things that I do, the readings and whatnot, that can make you feel like an outcast. And that's kind of, they're giving me the feeling of, for some reason, whatever reason, you feel like you've been cut off from something. But fives are change, right? And you don't want to get into a lack mentality, whether it's a lack about money and material things, which Pentacles are, or whether it's a lack in your relationship or feeling a lack in your own senses and what you do. Thank you, Spirit. Wow, I'm getting a lot for you, Scorpio. This is the longest coffee cup reading that I've ever done. But hey, you know what? I'm getting the messages out that need to get out there. And that's how I am. I have the utmost faith and confidence in my guides, as well as my own integrity. When I do readings over Zoom, if it's a 30-minute reading and I'm still getting messages, I'm not just going to cut it off. That's not the right thing to do. All right, what animal do my Scorpios need to hear from? I would absolutely love it if you would comment and let me know how this resonated for you. The coffee cup, the cards going, that turned right over. Okay, all right. Polar Bear Mystic. I love, love, love this card. The feathers, the polar bear, the kind of Inuit type of references, the Native American references. Know that challenges make you stronger, Scorpio. Have faith when you face adversity. Remember, you got the faith word here in the trinkets. Take time to rest, dream, and renew your strength. Embrace your psychic abilities. You carry the shaman within. I love it. I love it. You are the star of your own life, my beautiful Scorpios. I really, truly hope there was a message here for you. Peace and kindness every single day. Thank you so much for watching. I love you all.